Have you ever walked into a kitchen that looks absolutely stunning, but somehow feels impossible to use? Welcome to the channel where we explore the art and science of architecture. Kitchens are not just showpieces, they are hard-working spaces that need careful planning. Today I'm gonna walk you through top 10 kitchen design mistakes to avoid. These mistakes can turn your dream kitchen into a daily frustration if overlooked. So stick around. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to look out for when remodeling or designing your kitchen. So let's get started. Mistake number 1 is ignoring the work triangle. The work triangle is the relationship between the sink, stove and fridge, which is a cornerstone of a good kitchen design. This concept has been around for decades for a reason. It works. The idea is simple. These three elements should form a triangle to keep your movement efficient while cooking. Ideally, each side should be between 1.2 to 2.5 or 3 meters. Too close and it feels cramped. Too far and cooking becomes a marathon. What happens when you ignore this? You will find yourself running laps around your kitchen just to make a cup of tea or prepare a meal. It adds unnecessary steps to your day, making cooking feel like a chore instead of something enjoyable. However, crowding these elements together can lead to a kitchen that feels boxed in, where you are constantly bumping into things. How to fix it? When designing your kitchen, consider how you use the space. Are you someone who loves to bake? You might prioritize the relationship between the fridge and countertops for easy access to the ingredients. Do you have a family who gathers in the kitchen? An island might be the perfect addition to streamline your workflow. And pro tip here, don't forget about the secondary appliances, like a dishwasher or microwave. Placing them strategically can enhance your kitchen's flow without disrupting the main work triangle. Additionally, think about the future needs. Are you planning to entertain often? A well-thought-out layout can make hosting gathering easier, ensuring your kitchen remains functional no matter the occasion. Mistake number 2 is not enough counter space. Counter space is prime real estate in any kitchen, yet it's often the first thing sacrificed for style or storage. Trust me, you will regret it. Countertops are where you prep meals, plate dishes, or even eat or work. The lack of counter space can make even the spacious kitchen feel cramped and inefficient. What causes this mistake? People often prioritize aesthetics over functionality, adding too many large appliances or sacrificing counters for additional cabinets. In smaller kitchens, this can be especially challenging, but with creative solutions, you can maximize your workspace. So how to optimize your counter space? Consider adding a kitchen island. This can provide additional prep areas or even double as a seating or storage. Another one is to choose the countertops that are both durable and easy to maintain, like quartz or granite. These materials stand up to wear and tear while looking fantastic. Also, utilize pull-out or foldable surfaces. In smaller kitchens, a pull-out cutting board or flip-down prep area can be game-changing. Pro tip: keep counters clear of clutter by designing storage solutions for frequently used items. Wall-mounted racks for utensils or magnetic strips for knives can free up precious space. Beyond functionality, remember that a clutter-free countertop contributes to a visually appealing kitchen. Even in compact spaces, simple adjustments like using vertical storage or integrated built-in appliances can make a difference. Before we move on to another mistake, if you are enjoying this video, don't forget to share, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Mistake number 3, poor lighting choices. As lighting is the hero of kitchen design. Without proper lighting, even the most beautiful kitchen can feel dull and unwelcoming. Or worse, it can become unsafe. Imagine trying to chop vegetables under dim lighting, or cooking with harsh shadows. It's not great. Kitchens need 3 types of lighting. Number 1 is task lighting. This is the most important type. It focuses on areas where precision is needed, such as countertops, the sink, or the stove. Under cabinet lighting is a fantastic option here, ensuring every inch of your work area is illuminated. Number 2 is ambient lighting. This sets the mood and provides overall illumination. Think of recessed lights, pendants, or even ceiling fixtures that brighten the entire space. Number 3 is accent lighting. This highlights features like backsplash, open shelving, or display cabinets, adding depth and personality to your kitchen. There are also 3 common mistakes that people often make. One is relying on the single overhead light. This creates uneven illumination and can leave the work areas in shadow. Number 2 is skipping dimmer switches. Different times of the day call for different lighting levels, and dimmer switches let you adjust accordingly. Third one is ignoring natural light. If you have windows, use them to their fullest potential. Consider sheer curtains or blinds that lets in the light without compromising the privacy. And the pro tip here, choose bulbs with a color temperature of 3000 to 4000 Kelvin. See here a diagram showing different lighting color temperatures. This range creates a warm yet functional light that's perfect for kitchen. Mistake number 4 is skipping proper ventilation. Ventilation might be not the most exciting topic, but it's one of the most crucial elements when designing the kitchen. Poor ventilation leads to lingering odors, grease buildup on surfaces, and even damage to your walls or cabinetry over time. Obviously, no one wants their kitchen to smell like last night's dish dinner. So let's talk about the main signs of poor ventilation. First, if you frequently notice condensation on your windows or a greasy film on your cabinets, it's a red flag. Secondly, recurring odors that won't go away can also indicate that your kitchen lacks proper air circulation. Without good ventilation, not only will the air quality suffer, but you will also face more cleaning and maintenance. There are 3 key features of proper ventilation. One is a powerful hob extraction that matches the power and size of your stove. And make sure it's vented to the outside, rather than recirculating the air. Recirculating extractors are better than nothing, but aren't nearly as effective. Number 2 is quiet operation, as many people avoid using their hob extractions because they are too noisy. Personally, I often struggle to watch or listen to a video while cooking because of my hob extraction noise level. So look for models with low decibel ratings. Number 3 is placement. Your hob extraction should be installed at the correct height above your hobs. Typically around 65 to 75 centimeters for an electric stove, and slightly higher for a gas one. Good ventilation isn't just for those who cook often. It's about creating a healthy, pleasant environment for one of the most used spaces in your home. With the right ventilation system, you will prevent mold, odors, and even the wear and tear that excess moisture and grease can cause. And pro tip, even if you are not a frequent cook, good ventilation adds value to your home. It's a sign of a well thought out kitchen and will appeal to potential buyers if you ever decide to sell. Mistake number 5 is overlooking storage needs. Storage might be not the most glamorous aspect of the kitchen, but it's one of the most important ones. Without enough storage, even the large kitchen can feel chaotic and cramped. When designing your kitchen, think beyond the obvious cabinets and drawers. The key is to plan for everything you own and might add in the future. Cookware, utensils, pantry items, small appliances, and even cleaning supplies. There are 3 common mistakes that people make with storage. One is underestimating how much space they will need for everyday items. Another one is focusing only on aesthetics, like open shelving, which limits practical storage. Number 3 is ignoring awkward spaces, like corners or areas above cabinets, which could be optimized. How to solve this? Add pull-out shelves in the lower cabinets, so you can access items easily without digging or bending. Incorporate vertical storage solutions for baking items, cutting boards, or spices. These can slide neatly into narrow spaces. Another one is to use drawer dividers to keep utensils and gadgets organized. No more going through a messy drawer to find the potato peeler. And lastly, don't forget about often overlooked areas. Kick-toe drawers under cabinets are perfect for rarely used items, and hooks on the inside of cabinet doors can hold measuring spoons. And pro tip here, a place for everything and everything in its place should guide your storage decisions. Maximize functionality by grouping similar items together. For instance, keep your pans and pots near your stove and cutting boards near your prep area. Mistake number 6 is choosing style over functionality. It's really easy to fall in love with a kitchen design that looks stunning in the magazines or on social media. But what works in the showroom may not really work in your everyday life. Many people prioritize aesthetics over functionality. And while a beautiful kitchen is important, it's the functionality that will make or break your experience. So what can go wrong? For example, opting for open shelving instead of cabinets might look airy and modern, but it requires constant maintenance. Dust and grease can accumulate quickly, and you will need to keep everything really organized. Another one is choosing glossy finishes or light-colored countertops, which can mean constant cleaning and worry over scratches or stains. And lastly, picking materials that aren't durable, like softwoods for cabinetry or cheap laminates for worktops, which can lead to wear and tear in just a few years. So how to balance style and function? First of all, consider your lifestyle. Do you have kids or pets? Durable but low maintenance options could be better suited to your home. Another one is to mix open shelving with closed cabinets. Use open shelves for decorative items or things you use frequently, and keep the rest behind the closed doors. And lastly, choose the fixtures and finishes that look good but also stand the test of time. Matte finishes are less prone to fingerprints, and darker grout on tiles hide dirt better than white grouts. And the pro tip, remember your kitchen is for living, not just looking. If it doesn't work for your daily routines, even the most beautiful kitchen can feel frustrating. Number 7 is wrong flooring choices. The kitchen floor is one of the most hard-working surfaces in your home. It needs to handle spills, heat, heavy foot traffic, and occasionally dropped pan. Unfortunately, many people are choosing flooring based on looks rather than practicality. So here are 4 things to consider when choosing kitchen flooring. 1 is durability. Materials like porcelain tiles, natural stone, or luxury vinyl planks are tough and long-lasting. Avoid soft materials like untreated wood, which can warp or scratch easily. Number 2 is water resistance. Kitchens see a lot of spills, so your flooring needs to withstand moisture without damage. Porcelain tiles and vinyl are excellent choices. Number 3 is comfort. Hard floors like stone or tile can be tough on your feet, especially if you spend a lot of time standing. Adding cushioned mats in work zones or opting for cork or luxury vinyl can help. Number 4 is safety. Glossy tiles might look stunning, but they can be slippery when wet. Look for flooring with a slip-resistant finish. What about underfloor heating? If you are using tiles or stone, underfloor heating can make a difference, especially in the colder climates like here in the UK. It adds comfort and keeps your kitchen cozy all year round. And the pro tip? Choose flooring materials that complement the rest of your home's design while being practical for the kitchen environment. A little extra investment in durable flooring pays off in the long run. Mistake number 8 is forgetting about electrical outlets. Think about all the appliances you use daily in your kitchen. Coffee makers, kettle, toasters, blender, phone chargers. It's a lot. Now imagine to plug them all at the same time with just 2 outlets. It's a nightmare. Why do people overlook outlets? It's often an afterthought in the design process. But the proper outlet placement is essential for convenience and functionality. So how to get it right? Plan for at least 2 outlets per counter section, especially in the high-use areas like the prep zone. Add outlets to your kitchen island. They are perfect for mixers or laptops if you use the island as a work zone. Don't forget about the hidden outlets. Install them inside cabinets for things like microwaves or charging stations. Pop-up outlets on the counters are also a sleek option. If you use a lot of devices, consider outlets with USB ports for charging phones and tablets without bulky adapters. And the pro tip? When in doubt, add more outlets than you think you will need. It's much easier to install them during the construction process than retrofit them later. Number 9 is overloading the space. In a bid to maximize the storage or features, many kitchens can become overcrowded. This not only impacts the aesthetics, but can also make it harder to move around or use the space effectively. What are the signs of overloaded kitchen? 1 is cabinets or appliances that block natural light or sight lines. Another one is a lack of open floor space, making it hard for multiple people to work simultaneously. Third one is too many decorative elements that make the space feel cluttered. So how to avoid this mistake? Stick to the essentials. If you don't need a gadget or appliance regularly, it doesn't need a permanent spot on the countertop. Keep the layout simple. An open-plan kitchen with an efficient layout feels more spacious even if it's small. Use reflective materials like glass or glossy finishes to make the illusion of more space. so mirrors can also help in the tight kitchens. And the pro tip here, remember that the negative space is as important as the elements you add. A clean, uncluttered design will always feel more functional and inviting. And lastly, mistake number 10, skimping on quality. When it comes to kitchen design, you truly get what you pay for. Skimping on quality might save you money in the short term, but often leads to frustration and additional costs down the line. Imagine having a sink that starts leaking within months, or the countertop that stains or chips easily. It's not just about the aesthetics. Quality affects the longevity and functionality of your kitchen. So here are the 3 common areas where people skimp. One is cabinetry. Cheap cabinets might look fine initially, but can sag, warp, or have poor quality hardware that doesn't last. Invest in a solid wood or high quality engineered options with durable hinges and sliders. Number 2 is countertops. Budget materials might be tempting, but they often can't withstand the wear and tear of daily use. Quartz, granite, or even solid surface options offer durability and style that last. Number 3 is appliances. Low-cost appliances may lack essential features, consume more energy, and require frequent repairs. Spending a bit more upfront for energy-efficient, reliable appliance can save you headaches in the long run. So how to balance budget and quality? Focus your spending on areas that experience the most wear and tear, like countertops, cabinets, or appliances. For decorative items like lighting or backsplashes, you can explore more budget-friendly options that still can offer great visual impact. And pro tip here, think about your kitchen as an investment. High-quality materials and appliances not only makes your life easier, but also increase your home resale value. Always choose durability and functionality over fleeting trends. And that's it. So let's quickly recap the top 10 kitchen design mistakes to avoid. Ignoring the work triangle. Poor lighting choices. Not enough counter space. Skipping proper ventilation. Overlooking storage needs. Choosing the style over functionality. Wrong flooring choices. Forgetting about electrical outlets. Overloading the space. Skimping on quality. Planning your kitchen doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start with the essentials, and you will be well on your way to creating the kitchen that's beautiful, functional, and enjoyable to use. So here are some quick tips to keep in mind. Always test your layout with a mock-up or floor plan to ensure the flow works for your needs. Invest in durable materials. They will save you money and stress in the long run. Prioritize lighting and ventilation for comfort and safety. And finally, don't hesitate to seek professional advice for tricky spaces. Architects and designers can bring valuable insights to the table. Which of these mistakes surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone planning a kitchen remodel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.